Welcome to day 4 of ZenTen. And let's take a nice deep breath in as we always do. And let it out. Get nice and comfy in your chair. Pick up your pen. We're going to start with the pen. And nice and slow, slowing down our mind, slowing down our brain, we're going to draw a straight line from one edge to another. You can shoot for that point if you want to. It doesn't have to land on that point. There's no exact or perfection in Zentangle. Now we're going to aura this line, but not too tight and not too fat. So just a nice little aura, it doesn't really matter. Now we're going to give it enough space, and let's do that again over here. So what we're doing is we're kind of drawing a grid, but we're doing it with double lines. So we're leaving a good amount of space in between the lines. Going nice and slow and relaxed. And I think that's all I'm going to do is the 3. Your section might be smaller or bigger, doesn't matter. Just fit in whatever feels good to you. I may add, actually, you know what? I think I am going to add one here and one over here. These sections do not have to be even. Nothing ever has to be even in Zentangle. So now we're going to go the other way to create that grid. And guess what? Actually, I'm going to start from corner to corner. You don't have to, but it's just going to be easier. And watch this. I am going nice and slow right over those lines. We don't usually do that in Zentangle. We usually always go underneath because it kind of looks like the holly bough pattern, which is not. So we're going to do that again. We're going to double that up. We're going right over those lines. How much fun is that? And then we're going to do that on either side, making that big grid, doubling it up, nice and slow and relaxed. And I'm going to fit one more over here. Wait till you see this pattern. Some of you may have done it before, but I have a feeling many of you have not. And you'll see in a moment. So now what we'll do is every little one of these sections where it has like a little square where it meets, we're going to color those in. And this is more of a rectangle, but it doesn't matter. Does not matter one bit. Nothing matters in Zentangle, ever. At least in my classes. So go nice and slow and relaxed, breathing in and out. There's going to be another part to this pattern that's going to make this pattern really, it's going to make the pattern basically. But right now, we're just coloring in these squares, just focusing on each square or section that you're working on. Pay attention to how it colors in. I like to go in little circular motions when I color in. It seems to go a little bit better. So now I'm going to show you the part that's really going to make this pattern. I slightly turn my tile. And now in each section, look where there's a square. We'll start with a colored in square and look at each corner of that square. So here's one corner, and we're going to give this a nice arc line and color that in. We're doing a lot of coloring in today. And then we're going to do that on all 4 intersections around this square. So we'll do another. Now, if you prefer to do a straight line rather than a curved, you are more than welcome to do that. This is every single pattern has different variations and different ways you can do it. This is my preference on how to do this pattern. I will give you the name of this pattern shortly. So you can do that on every single intersection. You find another colored in box, find those 4 corners and give it that nice curved line, kind of giving it a triangle. And it almost looks like there's a diamond in the background, like underneath. And you're going to do that on all sections. Slow it down, relax. Now, as you draw these curved lines to make these triangle, really focus on those lines. Enjoy every moment of drawing that line. Every line is on purpose. Every line is meaningful. Every time you draw a line, you enter more peace. You welcome more peace into your life. Every time you slow it down and you focus on just that stroke, you are allowing yourself to be in the present moment. You're welcoming in peace and serenity. And feeling really good no matter what. And remember, tomorrow is our shading day. So we will be shading all of these patterns. So this pattern is called double Florz. So if you've never heard of the pattern Florz before, you will want to Google that so you can see what the original Florz pattern looks like. This is double Florz. And basically it's called double Florz because we doubled up the lines. Usually this is just a single grid. So how about that? Isn't it nice? And we're still keeping these white open. And I have no plans to fill these in because I like this shape. Now, if you want, you can take an eraser. I know some of you cannot believe, some of you who know me can't believe what I'm about to do because there are no erasers in Zentangle, but I am allowing you to erase that border just on those sections. So if you have an eraser, if you don't, that's okay. You can leave it because it'll just disappear anyways. And if you want to fill it in with something, that's an option too. But look at this cool shape. I think we went way over our 10 minutes, but that's okay. It's always okay. And I might even touch this up a little bit. So what you can do with this before tomorrow, take a look at what you've done, maybe touch some things up, color in some, maybe darken some areas that has some white specks. If you like to embellish anything, you are more than welcome to do that. And we will do a little shading tomorrow. So have an amazing day today. Thank you for being here. Please, please, please give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.